Hello friends, welcome to Mindful Moments with Karen. Today's video is going to be on warm-up exercises that you can do before you go on walks, runs, other activities that you might be doing, other workouts that you might be doing. This is just something to keep you a little bit more active during this more sedentary lifestyle period that we're in. Before I introduce the warm-ups that I try to do before I go on walks and jogs, I wanted to just give you more general information about warm-up exercises. For optimal warm-up effects, you want to spend 5 to 10 minutes on exercises that will get your heart rate up and start your sweating process. Then spend another 8 to 12 minutes on sport-specific or activity-specific warm-ups. So if you're going for a run, maybe high knees. You should also note that the more intense your workout is going to be, the longer you want your warm-up to be, because your muscles need to be warm and ready to take on that workout that you're planning to do. Those were just some basic facts about warm-ups that I wanted to share with you guys again before we can go outside for specific activities and sports again. Let's move on to the warm-up exercises that I want to show you guys. I will be giving you the breakout of what I do. I won't be leading you through this warm-up, unfortunately, but I will give you the outline of what I do. So for everyday purposes of what I tend to do before I go out on walks and jogs, because I don't run, I start with neck stretches, like I've shown you in the previous videos. I do neck stretches because I just hold a lot of tension in my neck. And so I do half circles and maybe like a little sideway and adding pressure. Then I move on to wide squat position and stretch my back. So after that little squat back stretch, I will then do a little mini squat session. So I'll either stay in that wide squat position or move into a regular squat position, and I'll just do a couple repetitions of squats and even go down in the lowest squat position and pulse for a little bit, which is just basically like staying in that position, and you just move a little up and down just to feel your legs working and getting them ready for your workout. The next thing I do after that is I tend to run in place for about 45 seconds to a minute and a half. I do this just to get my whole body going instead of just my legs, and it really gets you sweating because you're running as fast as you can in short seconds, and I make it shorter and longer depending on how intense I want to make the warm-up to be, depending on what I'm going to do after as my workout. After running in place, I then move on to doing toe-ups with arms out, which then lead into doing toe-ups with arms circles so that I get both my legs and arms working. I tend to do a minute for each of those exercises. Let me show you how they go. Then the last thing I'll do to get my heart rate up for that last couple of minutes of my warm-up, I will do an all-around lunge, which is basically doing lunges in all directions of forward, side, backward for both legs. Let me show you how that goes. So that was a basic layout of warm-up exercises that I tried to do. You can take those and build off of them, or take more time on certain exercises that you want to. Just to know, warm-up exercises should not tire you out. They are just for the purpose of increasing your heart rate. So at the end of your warm-up, you should not be tired out from it. Thanks for joining me for this video. Bye!